Eh. Oh, oh, what the heck? That was weird. Chat wasn't the chat window on my side wasn't loading. Okay, let's look at the viewer list. Another TV. I should probably rename this folder at some point. Running Desmume. Don't know why this thing became super tiny. Kyle, recent ROM. Ooh, the audio here is being weird. Like, really weird. And audio no longer weird. Oh, like, literally. One viewer, still another TTP viewer. I made some slight changes to the layout. I made the door icons a little bit bigger. Because now that I know how many doors I need per route, or at least in this, well, no, it'd be per route. I know how much room I need to take up. And this caused the DS window to be moved slightly to the left, and therefore I made the indicator of who's alive and who's not a little bit larger. Tiny bit larger. I don't have anybody here right now. And like my regulars, one of them's got a meeting, I think in 15 minutes. And then the other one is, what's the word I'm thinking of? Ooh, kind of burnt. Oh well. And the other one is currently, what is the word I'm thinking of? Other one's currently being swamped with work. Other three proceeded downward silently. A large room opened up on the left-hand side. This is probably the meetup point. Each of the elevators. Seen this elevator before. Yep. It's open. Okay. They don't need to worry about water, at least as far as I know. Yeah, I agree. Another escape room or what? They don't have the right people though. I think that's the first red that's been perpendicular to its door. They've all been parallel before. Why are there two? Yeah. What the fuck? Took me surprise too, and I'm the player trying to figure all this shit out from on high. Right! I completely forgot about that when I was theorizing last stream. When a door is occupied, you can't go through it. Even with the right people. Yep. I've been thinking about this for the past couple of streams that like even though there are deadly consequences, Zero's not doing this to kill us. Realize the pointlessness of the violence that they've been going through. Is that Zero's aim? To make us realize pointlessness of violence? Is Junpei the one actually saying this, or is this being misattributed to him when it's supposed to be June? Well, no. The other. I forgot about Clover. I was gonna say the only other girl in this group is Lotus, but I forgot about Clover. Wait, I just realized. Other than Snake, all of the even numbered characters are girls. Okay, but without Snake, not everyone can survive. Let's try 156, then What did we get? Excuse me, 153. Then 468. So yeah, seven's gonna die because we don't have snakes. Seven's gonna die. I need to stop. I need to stop pausing to think because the game keeps doing it for me. It looks like a church. Looks like a funeral, I guess. A funeral room. Wait. Ooh. Whatever's in the coffin is alive. Oh hey, it's the song from the first escape room. Except she's missing. Clover's gone. Aw, Kenny. 9 years. Oh my. Okay, that one feels forced. Everything else has been part of. Everything else has been part of Zero's machinations, and therefore the forced nines have felt okay. But that one's forced. Which again, forcing numbers like this isn't necessarily a problem, except when the rest of the game is so well crafted around not feeling forced. I have not made any choices so far this stream. Always strikes one leads to wait for a man to stand before striking him down. Crueler than dealing eyes on the ground. Whoa! Although, this still casts suspicion onto Snake's death, because again, they're showing Lotus's body. They didn't show Snake's. They only showed the blood splatters. I never chose to go through a door with her. I wonder if the reason that she died. He took little comfort from knowing she must have suffered very little. And, is my theory right? My theory is right. Top is the indicator of the endings. Okay. So I have acquired a bad ending. Who? Who has the most to gain from... descended into zero? The way that that's phrased makes me start to wonder if, like... Game with information from previous... Yes. I just need to remember how this code works. Starts at bottom left. That's all I need to know. Starts at bottom left, goes clockwise. Okay, thank you. Double checking. Okay, not anything I can do right now. Oh, shit. Oh. Is it gonna make me? It is. Okay, there we go. I have all the pieces I need. Blue is 2. Wait, no. 0, 2, 6, 3. Oops. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Good. Blah, blah, blah. And then back. Oh shit. I need to actually look at the items. Okay. And then the red one is 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7, 4, 8, 5. This art of her is cute. I mean, Hi, Tim. As you can probably tell, I have received a bad ending, and therefore, oh, speaking of having a bad ending, let me make these invisible for now. I got stabbed in the back, and Junpei seems to have recognized his attacker, but it didn't show me who it was. Whoa, game, calm thy tits. Uh, Also, I just went new. So Clover went missing. We decided to split up to find Clover. It literally just said bad end, and then the icon for it was a knife with a purple background. Oh, absolutely. I know the route that I just did. I've also been informed if I plan to go through door 8 this round, I need to go through door 5 because both door 4, or both routes of door 4 will lead to the same ending. Yes. So, even though I want to go through all doors and see all of the escape rooms, I should go through door 5 this time because I'm going through door 8. So I will save going through door 4 for the route where I go through door 3. That is literally all I've been told. I was told last night that if I go through door 4 and then door 8, both possible routes at the third choice. Yeah, both possible routes of door 4 are both possible routes that start with 4-8 will lead to the same ending that I just got, is what I was told. But what happened while you were away is we found 2 door 9s. Realize that's how everybody's going to make it through. Yes, that's what I want to do, is like, I'll show the paths that I did and what endings those lead to. But but I'm gonna need somebody to keep track of the ending icons without spoiling me, because I assume actually seeing what the icons are might be spoilers. So I have only seen the one that's knife and purple. And so that's the only one I'm letting myself see as an asset to use. End trailers? End trailers? There wasn't a trailer at the end. And again, But yes, so like I was thinking up here it would like say, or I guess you can't see my cursor. Uh, Correct. And that's what I so like I'm gonna need someone probably blue. Oh. Um I'm gonna need somebody probably blue to keep track of all of the ending icons and then only hand them to me when I've unlocked the ending. Blue is the one who grabbed me the door icons for me, which she did a really good job of not spoiling that there were 2 9s by sending me 2 9s. Yeah, okay, so she sent me the second 9. Whoop. Oh, no, this is right. So that's the 9 that she sent me. She didn't send me the one that looks like double doors. Oh, and it's actually just here. What happened to everyone? They were kidnapped. They were kidnapped by Zero, and for some reason, Zero has this grandiose plan of showing people that violence is not the answer by making them feel guilty once they reach the 2 9s. I actually came to that that was another instance of me coming to the conclusion before the game even said it out loud. And I was like, I need to stop thinking because the game's gonna do it for me. Also, I feel like I'm being a little loud. Okay, come on. Everyone's getting nicknames. Also, yeah, I just went Noom through the first escape room. Watch next time I do it, I'll just remember the passwords and so I won't even look for the memos. I wonder if the game lets me do that. Okay. Oh, does the game... Wait. That's blacked out. Does the game not let me pick? This one, I don't want to click yes. I don't want to click this on the off chance that it's just grayed out because um, it's just grayed out because I already chose it, but I was honestly expecting it to be like a slightly different color, like maybe blue. Because the way that it's grayed out here implies I'm not allowed to pick it. I do have plans for this though. So like, let me make it visible, and then properties. Okay. Well, I don't plan to. I'm going to now choose Ace and Lotus, and the icon should have changed for you. I think it did, but it's so small I don't know if you can tell. Oh, oop. What did Elise say? Elise has just joined the server. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Oh shit. Oh. Okay, it's still the same as before. Like, made a bad pun. So what do I think of 9? Like, the ninth man? I feel like I don't get to see him enough before he dies. He literally... Well, I was going to say he literally, but no. He got fridged. And it happens before... And it happens before I get to really make any choices, and therefore his death is part of the plot. He says that Zero lied to him. And I'm a bit confused on that. You're right. He doesn't actually say the name Zero, but like... We also have the suspicion that Zero is one of our members. It implies that the ninth man was given some information that led him to want to go through a door himself. That it wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment decision. Of course, he could be like Nintendo fans who think that a Nintendo Direct immediately means a Smash announcement, and therefore yell at Nintendo when they get lied to when there isn't a Smash announcement. So, but as far as I know, the only person who has information that the rest of us don't have is Snake. um So the at least as far as I know, the only person who doesn't or who has information that the rest of us don't have is Snake. And Snake died. So if Snake is Zero, then there's not really much plot. Well, what little we get to see of him gives me like a conspiracy nut job vibe, which like in a game like this, or like in a scenario like this, a conspiracy nut job is probably the most rational person there, because this situation is not rational. But like, it could literally just be a case of Zero wants us together. There's no point in staying together. Let's go against Zero. It could also literally be that Zero gave him information. Zero literally gave him information to see if he would go off and die, knowing that he's the most useless number. But that flies counter to the idea that Zero's goal is to teach us that violence is pointless. I think the only rule that Zero's laid out at this point. Yeah, I think the only rule that Zero's laid out at this point is that you can. Okay, a question like that implies that Zero is one person. They're thinking that Zero is multiple people. I could see it as there is multiple Zeros, and most of them are following their rules because they have a goal, and then there might be one rogue element in the Zero group. Because one of the things that was really interesting was at the end of the game, or at the end of the route, it mentioned that Zero fell. It mentioned that Zero fell into Zero, and both into and Zero were capitalized. Which, like, sure, fell into Zero is a cutesy way of saying that he died. But at the same time, it makes you question, is maybe Zero like a group of people who are believed to be dead? That intro sequence showed a bunch of people who were believed to be dead. I think it was a group of 16. No, no. Junpei fell into Zero. You're right, I probably did say Zero fell into Zero, but yes. Clover went MIA. Junpei found Lotus's body, and before he could walk to tell anybody else, got stabbed in the back. Oh, and also, June asked him to call her Canny, or Connie, when they were in private. A privilege he got right before his death. Yes. Oh, and Ace. Don't forget Ace. Because Ace was still alive at that point. Okay, I had already chose this choice, but these are both wrong. Now, I've been told that only door related choices actually affect the plot. And so I'm free to choose these whatever I want. Yeah, Snake was dead. Um, I was free to I'm free to choose whichever one of these that I want, and it won't affect the route that I'm on. At least not yet. Maybe it will in the future. Um, But but what I'm saying is like, is there any reason for me to pick the other two choices? Is there maybe for or maybe is there maybe amusing dialogue? Like I know that the next time that I get to the elevator scene with Connie. What? Okay, now I'm confused. What the fuck did No, no, no. Clover was missing. Everyone was looking for her. That was like the whole reason that we were splitting up. Oh, I wasn't thinking about reputation. I'm saying that like, is there amusing dialogue? I know that like the elevator scene, you want me to make the other choice, and I 100% will. I'm waiting for you to. Okay. I am assuming that Whoops. Oh! Oh! That's not intuitive, but okay. So there is a dialogue log. Wait, that was wrong. Oh, that was. Yeah, I pressed up. Yeah. Oh. I was sitting there and I was ready. I was ready. I'm like, what? Why are there choices? But no. Funny dialogue for... Yeah, it's not... It's not leading to me feeling confident about funny choices. Okay. So, I've mentioned before, I have already been told that if I go through door 4 and then door 8, I will, no matter which door I pick no matter which door I pick the second time, or for the third choice, I will be led back to the knife ending. And so because of this, because I want to go through door 8 in this playthrough, I will be going through door 5. So I will go through door 4 in my third playthrough. The one where I'm going through door 3. I'm waiting for Tim to... Or... I mean, do you trust Blue's research? Because it was Blue who told me this. Like, my goal with these first 3 playthroughs is to see every door, or to open every door and to go through every escape room. But I've been told if I go through door 4, well, what I've been told is going through door 4 and then door 8 will always lead to the knife ending regardless of what my choice for the third door is. That's all I've been told. Well, actually, Blue didn't say knife ending. She said the same ending as you will get with what you've done right now. But now that I have obtained the ending, I know that it's the knife ending. That is all that Blue told me. And so because of this, my second playthrough, I want to go through door 8 and then either one or two. I don't know yet. Because I want to go through door 8, I cannot go through door 4. I've also been told that none of the endings that I am, none of the routes that I'm planning will lead to what I've been calling, because of Blue, the pre-true ending. Like, in order to get the true ending, I have to unlock it by getting a specific other ending. Which means that if my goal is the true ending, I'm going to have to go through 5 playthroughs. At least. But if I want to see all of the endings, then obviously I'm going to have to go through at least 6. Okay, I do want to... But she didn't say that one of my other paths might lead me to the true ending early and then, have me get Uchikoshi blocked. Which, like, the fact that she didn't say that. Wait. Okay. Okay, so... Before I actually, zoom through this, one of the things that I want to say is that, I misremembered. I didn't realize that they only showed me the glasses and bracelet of the Ninth Man. That's why I was being a little bit slow during that sequence, is because I wanted to confirm what I'd said. But apparently I was wrong. So, we saw just as much about the Ninth Man as we did, Snake. But the difference is, between me making that statement and now, I've seen Dead Lotus. And Lotus's body was fully visible. So now I'm suspicious of both the deaths of Snake and Ninth Man. speaking of Ninth Man's death, the fact that we don't see the bodies, we only see the blood and then accessories. I think I'm still more suspicious of snakes because of that thing that, yes, I admit could be a translation thing. Wait, I don't think, I can't do anything in here yet. There it is. The thing where it mentions that his coat has yellow trim, but doesn't mention the color of the coat itself. 5:30 AST, so that's 4:30 my time, right? I am an hour behind EST, yes. Wait. No, no. That puzzle I'm thinking of is in the casino. Which I won't even need to do this round. What? Okay, because I've done this. I got the knife ending. You're not the worst. I just assume that your work got in the way. Okay, here we go. Oh, oops. Is there more? Oh shit. feel like I don't have enough cards. Oh. Okay, now I think I do. Okay. uh... 6 plus 7 is 13 plus 5. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, blah blah blah. And now we make it to the hospital room. This actually isn't as bad as I was expecting. I have to go through the escape rooms again, but... Okay. So, Snake's gonna go missing, right? You know, considering the game, I'm kind of surprised that Zero didn't, what's the word? Like, rewire the clock to chime backwards. So that, like, the number of chimes was how many hours you had left. Took off the stairs at a run. Before they knew it, they were there. So was Lotus. She's leaning against the wall. Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake. I'm not just nuts. I don't see him doing a remake considering there's a port on Steam. Damn! Blah, blah, blah. Oh! Hi! Dark Fort. Wait, Dark for you too. I don't know who you are. Hello! Because I've been told that there is a plot point that does not hit as hard on the remastered version because apparently it uses the DS technology in a really interesting way. Oh, right. I just realized Snake is technically dead at this point. I was being very cautious about not marking him as actually dead when I did this the first playthrough, but now that I know that he's dead, might as well mark it this early. Okay, so now here's where I'm actually going to be diverting from my first playthrough. Oh wow, there's a lot of talking here. Oh right, right. This is when Ace knocks himself unconscious. Actually, does the first time chat mark itself? No, it doesn't. It does not mark itself on stream. It only marks it on my end. Okay, so time to do a diversion. Door 8. Properties. 8. Done and visible. Because you are new here, I do plan on putting some stuff over here to mark what path I did. In the upper right corner. Or what paths I've already done. But I do not have the assets to do that yet. I will be doing that between streams. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with door 8. Okay, 8 it is. Alright then, that means June's gotta go through 7. Right. Right. Because when we did the math last time, literally I'm gonna have to be split up, and then there was another group of people that has to be split up, but as far as I know, there's no there's no actual connection between them? And muttered angrily to himself, but then finally began to explain. If the 6 of us are going to keep going through without any there's only 3 ways we can do it. Plan A, go through door 7 with 358 and go through door 8 with 467. Plan B, go through door 7 with 457 and go through door 8 with 368. Okay, so 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. So plan B is what I did my first route, and plan A is what we're doing this route. Go through 7 with 367 and 8 with 458. There doesn't seem to be a way that this is possible, like through player choice. Obviously, it's possible through in-game. Oh, bye, Tim. Obviously, it's possible within the universe, the laws of the universe, but it's not anything that I can do as a player. And that's it. Those are our only options. In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same door. Wait. Huh. A long time. Just as June did. He wanted to be at her side through whatever trials, but he knew if they were to survive. Except, literally, on both runs, I have not been by her side at this point in the plot. After this choice, I get to be by her side throughout the second, or throughout the third choice. But okay, Okay, he knew if they were to survive, he had to swallow his feelings. In order for the 6 of them to move forward, he and June had to be separated. He looked at June. He was scared to lose her, but he swallowed, steeled his resolve, and did his best to smile. You're making it sound like we're never going to see each other. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, see? I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that. Also, Dark, I was given information that, like, I wanted to go through door 8 on this particular playthrough. I went through 5, 7, 6 in the previous playthrough, and I was given information that if I went through door 4 and then door 8, making both the first and second choices differently from how I did in the first playthrough, then no matter what I made for the third choice, I would end up at the same ending as I did for my first playthrough. And so because of that, I deliberately chose door 5, same as I did for my first playthrough on this one. So this is the first point at which I'm splitting from my first playthrough. He was scared to lose her, but he swallowed. Interjected. I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere. What makes you think so? If they don't connect, neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here. Yes. Except, at this point, we know that there's 2 door 9s. At least 2. Maybe there's more hidden elsewhere, and we only saw 2. Although, we only need 2. Even if all 9 of us were still alive, we would only need 2. So no, there's no need for a... I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not going to end this game until we get through to the 9 door. Tears were gone, but her eyes were still sad as they looked at Junpei. He met them, and with what reassurance he could manage, laid his hand gently on her shoulder. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to see each other again. I promise. Bit her lip and gave him almost an imperceptible nod. At Santa's command, the group split and headed for their respective doors. Santa, 7, and June walked toward door 7, while Clover, Lotus, and Junpei headed for door 8. For a long moment, they stood in front of the door. Then Lotus laid her hand against her chest and turned to Junpei and Clover. The door had opened. A narrow hallway stretched out before them. Lotus and Clover leapt through the door. The moment they did, their bracelets beeped. And, of course, Junpei's going to stay back a little bit to say bye. And then he's going to get yanked into the door by... Well, in the first time, he got yanked through the door by, 7, but 7's not with us. Maybe 7's gonna... "81 seconds left, hurry." Lotus snapped at him and ran to the dead. Okay, so they know where the dead is. Okay, so now, it stopped. The shaking hand, she wiped a few beads of sweat from her forehead. Clover, however, was calm, aloof perhaps. Pointless. What the? Yeah, what the fuck? I spent my entire first playthrough really hating Lotus. And, like, the fact that she died at the end of the first playthrough doesn't necessarily help Lotus's case, but at the same time, like, it wasn't a dislike of Lotus because of distrust. It was more she was right but didn't have good bedside manner. Okay, so the doors here look like elevator doors. After taking a moment to catch his breath, Junpei followed. The hallway made a number of turns before at last coming to a dead end. Set into the wall on the left side was a large iron door. For a few minutes, they stood in front of the door, examining it. Laboratory! Engraved on it. A laboratory, huh? That doesn't sound very pleasant. I don't like the look of this place. Me either, but there aren't any other doors. It's not like we have a lot of choices. So, door 7 led to the first escape room that I was actually able to solve my first pathway without looking anything up. I wonder if that's going to hold true for this one. First steps inside were tentative. Be careful as he examined. And Clover brought up the rear. Okay. Okay, wait. Is the puzzle gonna be the same? Even if the setting is different? They wouldn't do that, would they? Clover. She was still standing near the entrance of the room, her face had been calm, but it was drawn and somehow sad. What are you talking about? You've been real quiet. Yeah, I mean, her brother is dead, although she doesn't know that. Yeah. Hey, wait, Clover? Hold on. Slowing down, she passed through the doorway. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm starting to see butterfly effects. Yeah, Zero wants to split up, but still able to see what the other person is doing. So it's going to be a cooperation puzzle, a little bit more strongly cooperative than uh, other ones. I wonder if this is going to be. Well, no. Is this the puzzle that's going to teach me about Clover's backstory, or if it's going to be Lotus's? Clover, you're going to. Okay, so how is this gonna work? Okay, so if I am understanding this correctly, Junpei and Lotus have access to this area, and Clover has access to this area. Window made of really thick glass. I don't even think a bullet could break it. Okay. Oh, hey. Junpei, do something, please. She trusts me more than she trusts Lotus. So she gets the same impression from Lotus that I do. I don't know what kind of table, but part of it's all black. There's a pen laying over here. I think someone probably used it to make the table black. Well, if they only use the pen on one part of it, there's probably something underneath all that pen. Clover, do you think you can erase it? Sure. Oh, this is a permanent marker. Do you know how to erase ink from a permanent marker? Okay. Erase ink from a permanent marker. I know that there's a way to do this IRL. It's a rack. There are a bunch of cables on it. Suddenly you cut the outer stuff of the cables. I can see the wires inside. I think this thing is a monitor for whatever experiment they were running here. There's a bunch of stuff on here like resistance value and voltage. So it's an electrical thing, probably a defibrillator. Power is off, and there's nothing right now. I wonder what this is. This thing here looks like a voltmeter. Yeah, voltmeter. A voltometer? I don't know. And this is the control for that. Gosh, there's so many dials. Why don't you try turning one of them? Nope, nothing. There's no power here, guys. I turned the dial a whole bunch, but even if I turn all the switches on, nothing happens. Okay. So find a way to erase permanent marker and find a way to turn this on. I wonder what they wash here. There are those weird colored stains all over the sink. Okay, those are the stairs I just came down. The bars and gate are just above me. Okay. Okay. This seems to be... Oh, I should click the... In this, like an examination table, there's a creepy mannequin in here, guys. And then, yeah. Like, wires or something. What the hell were they doing in there? Why is she all quiet now? On humans, probably. Also, this music is new. This looks like the control for an electronic door lock. There's a red light on the display, that means it's locked. If we can get that light to turn green, maybe we can get Clover back. Control for some kind of electric lock. The red light is on, and it's got to be locked. There's a green light just below it, although that one isn't lit. If we can unlock it, right? I'm going to unlock it. There's no keyhole, no card reader, and no keyboard for putting in a password. There's a lot of stuff here. I don't know how we could use any of these. Well, I can say for sure that I do know how to use at least one of these things. Which one? The one on top. I think it's a power cable. Power cable. I'll take that. Okay. This is a keyhole. Looks like a keyhole for the activation key. This is a really old type of keyboard. I think this thing's supposed to be powered. Oh. There are two levers here. Do you think they activate? Move one. Alright, I'll give it a try. And there's no power. Nope, no power. Hands on the clock have stopped moving. The clock may stop, but time goes on. Okay, so they don't comment on what the clock has stopped at. Ethanol. Bunch of steel lockers. The 9 on the right. Cardboard box. There are some papers and stuff in it. What's in the box? It looks like it's quite full. The mouse. The keyboard. This is the computer. The power isn't on. There's a power button. Wow. Okay, that's interesting that they would bring attention to that kind of difference. Okay, so... whoops. A bunch of cords hanging from the bottom of it. I don't want to think about that. According to Clover, it's some kind of device that can make the power going to it, though. Wait. Okay. Wonder what this cable is connected to. This thing is in the room with us. So what's the connection? What am I gonna... Through the bars. The file screen, interesting. Clover's note. Three is off to the side like this, like away from the grid. But that might just be a Clover thing. If I'm understanding this correctly, what they're wanting me to do here is to create a Sudoku. Not a Sudoku, but like a system of all of the people so that the digital root of all of them is the same. Okay, S dig. Eight. Okay, 278 is not a possibility. 368 is a possibility. 467 might be a thing. Okay, so there's no 3-digit. Oh, whoops. I just tried to click on the thing from. That's just what we were looking for. And then the game forces me to do it like this. Okay. A wireless display? Wirelessly, hence the name. Have you been living in a cave? I honestly was not expecting her to be a cybersecurity person. I kind of vibe with it though. Where's she going with this? Off this part causes the function to cease. Therefore, human thought processes must occur in the human brain. Like this monitor. The brain is just an output device? Is she implying that human bodies are just extensions? Like our physical body is just an extension of some consciousness in a jar somewhere else or something? We're meat robots controlled wirelessly, and the brain is the wireless receptor? Wait a minute. Ah, okay. I've heard of that. I didn't know its name though. Uh Their voices, their clothes, their hair. I knew it existed, I didn't know its name, as I had just said. Junpei did his best to act as though the entire... It didn't go over mine. Well, adulting? Not funny. Oh, it took me a second. I'm like, what does adulting have to... Kidding and adulting. Okay. Because I don't think it was a thing at the time this game was written, but adulting has become a term since. And so my first thought wasn't the pun with kidding. My first thought was the more recent term of the word adult being a verb. Rather masochistic. Masochist? She's a masochist. Okay. Of course. Seconds, analyzed the system, chunks of tech flickered on and off, and then a line of numbers appeared, blinked, and then disappeared. And all that was left was the word accepted. Patted herself on the back if it would not have made her look entirely ridiculous. No! Girl! Go ahead! Do it literally! Go ahead! Everyone here is weird. Everyone IRL is weird. Accept your weirdness. As long as your weirdness doesn't hurt other people. After a few seconds, the accepted disappeared to be replaced with 9 squares. I can't do any more. It won't let me do any more programming. The keyboard. Nothing. So there's nothing more I can do. I guess I'll leave this to you then. What? Okay. Give me a second. No, let me... There we go. File. Bottom. Okay, 1, 2, 3, center. Okay. In fact, you probably would have he told himself he would rely on no one else. Crossed his arms and stared at the puzzle shown on the screen. Ah, those are green now. Well, I know exactly where it came from. The lights on the lockers are green, and we must have unlocked it with the computer puzzle. Oh, there's multiple things in here. Some sort of machine, and this one has the Earth symbol on it. The symbol matches a keyhole. If that's the case, we probably don't need the Earth key. The Earth key... Okay. That probably goes... That moment that he heard... Oh. Clover. What? Hey, Junpei, do you have a minute? What's up? I wanted to ask you something. You went into door 5 with my brother, right? Yeah? Did you hear him say, like, anything weird? Thought about it, however, the more it made sense. Gone there a long time. Clover was quite attached. Of course she would have been worried about him. Thought back when he'd gone through door 5, hoping he might remember something. Help her. However... Sorry, Clover. I can't really think of anything I mean, they did mention that his hearing exceeds that of a regular person or something like that, but that's about it. I should ask you things, but I was hoping you could tell me if, was he born? I don't think he's born blind. The way that he talks about sight feels like he lost sight later in life. Called it. That's a distinction that I don't know if normies would get, but being around Rebecca, someone who was born deaf, and also like a couple other friends of hers who weren't born deaf but became deaf later in life, there's differences about the way they talk about their lack of hearing. And I kind of picked up on that with Snake. Which just means that Uchikoshi did a good job writing a blind person. If I was able to pick up on that correctly. When he was a kid, he got in an accident, a really bad car accident. He couldn't see after that, and his arm, my brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal it's fake. Had to cut off his arm. Did not know that his arm was fake. Okay, that's important. But I don't know how. All that painful stuff. And walked off down the stairs. Okay. Wait. Here it is. The shape sure makes it seem like it goes... Hey, the monitor is on, and it's full of letters. It's showing some kind of warning. Power restored to experimental device. Emergency system will activate in the event of abnormal subject. Okay. Okay, so that means we need to go back to Clover. Oh, whoops, wrong window. Or wrong scene from which to click the window. This thing in here is on now. Yeah, that's because we activated the power. Could you, like, hit with a little? I don't think it's working. Nothing happened. She missed something? There's a mannequin laying on the exam table. The monitor, there are a whole lot of cables under this table. Okay, but... Oh! Oh shit. What do I do? What do I do? Fuck. Hey, the screen is all red, not functioning. continued. Oh, the doors are open. We can save Clover. Jump, she's safe. Good thinking. Are you okay? I'm not alright. The hell took you so long, you big jerk? And here is the scene that Megan mentioned being a Tiny's perspective when I said last time that it was a weird view. And as soon as I heard that, my immediate thought was like, Tiny Business Princess should have absolutely been teasing the hell out of me when I said that it was a weird view. And she didn't. Junpei, Clover, and Lotus leapt out of the laboratory, slamming the door shut behind them. All three collapsed against the wall, breathing heavily. I imagine Clover is breathing the heaviest, pounding in his chest, and his whole body felt weak. He inhaled gulps of clear air, and with each one, he could feel his body to begin to calm down. All right, let's go. They nodded to each other and started off down the hallway. Before long, they found a few new doors, but all of them were locked. Soon they tried all of the doors but one. The final door said in the corner, yeah, okay. And this is going to take them back into the voice belonged to... Oh. Okay, yeah, they've merged. I thought that we didn't merge until... Okay. 3 of them. June, Santa, and Seven. Junpei and his cannon. But we didn't. She was standing near the end of a small hallway. And this is where they lead to a map. Yeah, okay. This is the map that shows them that they just made a loop. And knowing that they make a loop, they decide that they're gonna send some people through door 3. Oh! Found it in the kitchen. Okay. So if I go through door 4, I'm going to see the origins of this. Okay. It confused me for a second because I thought that I was going to be getting both. Damn. The Earth key, blah blah blah. The Jupiter key. I am going to make the third door choice. And I'll probably end stream immediately after making the choice. Junpei took... Unless I'm misremembering? It's the same people as before, otherwise the game would not be letting me skip. Wait, what? Oh. Sure. You know, that's a good question. The distance, thoughtfully. Whoops. Lotus sighed and shook her head. I can't believe this. You guys followed me here, but you didn't even know why? You've got the solar system keys, don't you? He did. Oh, okay, that's me. Blah, 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 okay. Right. Yeah, and last time I got this sprite, it looked really creepy because I was expecting the eyes, but I don't know. If like I get that her eyes are closed now that I've seen the sprite like actually transition from another. But I feel like her closed eyes are too low. They should be a little higher. I don't know. On C deck, where we are now, there was a big elevator behind the stairs. Right. And next to the elevator, there was a card reader with a Saturn symbol. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, right. I'm about to make a choice that Tim... Yeah, that Tim wanted me to make. Okay, June was probably afraid of being locked up alone with a boy. After a little thought, Junpei decided that his small space alone with a boy. In a way, it was kind of cute. Very demure, you could say, he thought. Still, even though he wasn't exactly roomy in the elevator, they weren't going to be pressed up against one another. At least they didn't have to be. Still, it was making her nervous. Oh, but think how innocent she was. Restrained. I said, wait a minute. Aren't you afraid? Well, I've never, you know. Awfully alarmed. I might get wet. What? Okay, that's kind of funny. Down there, I'd get soaking wet. Well, I mean, of course you would. That's the way it works. I mean... I don't know, I think... Oh my god. Oh my god. I finally understand why people say that Junpei is horny. Except that's more horny writing? Oh shit, wait. Wait, here I was thinking that June hadn't actually realized what Junpei was talking about. But no, I think she has. No, wait, she's talking about like drowning. What? Okay, I see why Tim wanted me to see this scene. Holy shit. Although, this feels super forced, because at some point, someone in the conversation would stop saying it, right? Like, obviously, the joke here is that Junpei thinks they're talking about sex, whereas June is talking about Connie. That Connie is talking about drowning. Like, I get that's the joke that's going on here. I just feel like this is an unrealistic conversation because there's only so many ways that you can say something like that and have it continue the confusion before it becomes unreasonable to expect that somebody's going to be like, wait, are you talking about water? And honestly, considering the kind of person that Junpei seems to be, it would probably be Connie who ends up, like, breaking the confusion. I don't think you could hold your breath for 20 or... Eventually, you'd have to breathe, and the water would get into your lungs. Once that happens, your body won't be able to get oxygen anymore, and you'll start to feel that floaty feeling as you pass out. Ha 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 ha. Understood. He understood. And why she was so scared. He wouldn't last very long. Only... Okay. I don't know. It feels very... Like, I get the joke. Blah, blah, blah. And we are now in the same place as before. Oh, shoot. Oh, and now she's calling back. Or no, Junpei's calling back to her. Huh? Okay, that was funny. That was funny. There was a funny callback there. But again, I feel like that particular conversation went on too long. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we find Snake dead. That being said, now that I know that, timid and nervous. Oh shit. It's not 7. It's not 7. Or, I mean, of course it's not 7. Seven's not the one that we think is dead. No, it's not Snake. I don't know who the fuck it is, but it's not Snake. Because, according to Clover, Snake's left arm is fake. The jacket with the yellow piping and the gray slacks, yeah. That's kind of weak. Okay, no, that's fair. He would be saying the ship. I don't think he'd say that ship because that would make it obvious that it's remote. Blah, blah, blah. We're going. Okay, blah blah blah. We know who's everyone wants. Fighting. Okay. Door 1, door 2, and door 6. I'm looking at my own asset collection. I'd be going with Ace and Clover. And if I choose door 2, I'd be going with 7 and Lotus. I'm kind of interested in Lotus right now, but at the same time, I feel very protective of Clover. Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck? Well, okay. Okay. You got me, Uchikoshi. You got me. Here I was just thinking that we wouldn't get an explanation for this and it would be a player-based thing. But no! There is a legitimate explanation for how we get to choose. But after hearing everyone else. The rest was easy. If he wanted to go into door 1, he'd use his left hand and his right hand if he wanted to go to door 2. Of course, if he wanted door 6, that would be simple. All he needed to do was switch nothing and say 6 had been what he'd wanted all along. Well, what does it say? You got lucky. Yeah, but now what's going to happen are the other 2 remaining teams. June and I want door 6. Lotus and I want door 2. That's not good. You can't open either of those doors with only 2 people. Fine. 7, you'll go through door 6. Will go through door 6. It'll lower the app... Right, June? Well, Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'm suspecting this is how I know that I'm on a different path than I was before. Because here's the thing. In the hallway sat a door with a large red one on it, a numbered door. To the left of it, bolted to the wall, was the red. Ace went first and waved his wrist over the scanner panel. Junpei was next. Finally, listlessly, Clover lifted her arm. She leaned toward the scanner panel. Third asterisk clicked the life, shining brightly. Ace took a hold of the lever. He took a deep breath and turned to Junpei and Clover. She nodded, a little more than a lethargic twitch of the head. Very well then, let's go. 3, 2, 1. I can't tell if this song is supposed to be slowing down, or if that's the emulator chugging. Junpei scanned the room. Stopped on the device. That way. Blah blah blah. We find the dead. It's dead. Another door. He took a hold of the knob and gently pulled it up. Oh, it just easily opened. The wheelhouse. And... Oh shit. I think I made a mistake because I don't think I can, yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't. So I have to make a save state this time. Rather than save state as. So end of stream. What stream number is this? 1, 2. I think this is 5. End of stream 5. There we go. I'm gonna head out. Good night.